We thought we were leaving a touristy city, but instead we found one of the most authentic parts of Vietnam. We left Nha Trang for Tuy Hoa in the province of Phu Yen, in what the Vietnamese call a limousine bus. It costs about $8 each, and honestly the comfort is incredible. Massage seats, plenty of legroom, and charging ports for phones, so we definitely recommend it. After a few hours driving between mountains and the coastline, we arrive in a small city that feels much more human-sized than Nha Trang. We rent a scooter at the hotel and head straight to the local market. Clearly, they're not used to seeing many tourists here. People stare at us at almost every corner, and it's always pretty funny. We stop for lunch on the street, $1 each for traditional nems wrapped in rice paper. Did you know this dish? Then we ride about an hour to Mang Lang Church. The scooter ride is amazing for the scenery, but the arrival is absolutely worth it. A church with an impressive wooden roof structure, a legacy of Catholic history, dating back to 1892, and still perfectly preserved. We continue toward Gan Da Dia, and the landscapes keep changing. Endless rice fields, roads lined with flags and small isolated villages, and then suddenly the view. Spectacular volcanic rock formations right on the sea, unique geological remnants of the region. It looks like giant stone staircases placed directly into the ocean. The official entrance costs about $150, but since that money doesn't really benefit the locals, we recommend accessing it from below by walking along the shoreline. You'll get an even better view and arrive directly at the rock formations. The ride back happens at night, about an hour and a half, and honestly we don't recommend doing it that late because between trucks passing very close and unexpected hazards on the road, it can quickly become stressful. We arrive back exhausted, but we're invited to a local birthday party. Refusing isn't really an option, so we celebrate the Vietnamese way, shouting Mot Hai Ba Zo, probably the most important phrase to know when toasting in Vietnam. The next day we drive about an hour and a half south with a stop at Thap Nan Tower on top of a hill. Entrance is free and the panoramic view over the bay and the city is stunning. But the real goal of the day is Bai Mon Beach. The road to get there is spectacular. A kind of no man's land between hills and sand dunes along the coast. Long straight roads, almost no traffic for an hour and a half, and we stop from time to time on deserted beaches. When we finally arrive at Bai Mon Beach, we start a short hike up to the lighthouse. We reach the top a bit out of breath, but the view is incredible. A deserted bay with turquoise water. And for the first time since leaving Saigon, we finally swim in Vietnam and it feels amazing. So did you know Tuy Hoa in Vietnam? Tell us in the comments, do you prefer the big Vietnamese beach resorts or the more authentic and wild towns?